The first place, you're going to have a good soil. This is called a pit soil, pitmoss soil, a
Pit
compost.
soil,
Now,
compost. Yeah.
the reason why we use this is we have a lot of diseases in the soil. Now, most of the time in the Gambia, what we do is we only come and grow.
Grow, yeah.
But we don't check what is in
We
the
don't
soil.
research what is in the soil.
What did the soil has and what did the soil lack, and whether there are diseases in the soil. Advice personal for the farmers out there to be doing organic farming.
Organic farming is the best of it.
It comes with a lot of benefits.
Benefits.
From,
Natural benefits.
From the soil, it gives the soil more humus content.
Yeah.
One. And then the second, it is very, very healthy for consumption.
Yeah.
We have pineapples here.
Pineapples gone apple, yeah?
Pineapples, he picked the remains in the how to call it in Serekunda and Kairawas, and when he was coming home.
Okay.
So something that they throw a waste is what he picked and then came and then grow it in the farm.
And it works.
Now it is working.
But Africa is all about a motherland. As you and I knows, agriculture is the backbone and the oxygen of Africa. So right at the moment, as they said, agriculture is the promised land, the promised land in the world looks like a garden. Through my own inspiration, through my own meditation, Africa is the promised land because Africa looks like a garden. So right at the moment, I'm is the biggest farm right in Marrakech, one of a Gambian intelligent, I can simply say smart enough. He left Taiwan, left China, he left Sweden, and then invest back to the motherland, and then also employ young Gambian talented interest and focus into agriculture. You and I, we can make agriculture to be real. Grow what you eat and eat what you grow. Big up to the young Africans who are investing focus into agriculture. You the viewer right there, we can change the narrative of Africa. What biggest platform around the world where they talk about Africa is hungry children, violence, crime. We say no to that. We want to change the narrative through agriculture. Agriculture can feed the motherland, can feed you and I. Agriculture can change the narrative.
Thank you so much, Nice Gambia. You are welcome to Batting Alone. I am Basiru Koli, the PRO, and I also handle all our social media platforms, either WhatsApp, Facebook, and TikTok, and even YouTube. I handle all those platforms. Like I said earlier, you are welcome to Batting Alone. Batting Alone is divided into 3 components. You have Batting Alone Farm. Welcome to Batting Alone Farm. That is it.
We are, right?
Yeah, we also have a Batting Alone Company, and then we also have the Batting Alone Foundation. So all these 3 are interconnected to each other. Batting Alone Farm, that is where we are engaged in agriculture, farming, seedlings, and then any other things. We have the Batting Alone Company. That is where we engage in borehole drilling, farmland designs, drip irrigation, and water network design. Yes. We also have the Batting Alone Foundation, which was established in 2014. The foundation is the one that we give back to the community and the nation at large. Yeah, so whatever profit we gain from the company and the farm, we can say 40% goes back to the foundation. So we give back to them. The foundation, in fact, how to call it, end of month or maybe early June, we'll be going to Nyakoi in Nyarar for tree planting exercise, kasu planting exercise. So that money is from the 40% that I said earlier on. So you are welcome to Batting Alone. And then the CEO is very, very, very glad that you are coming here. Because he even said, let me extend this news, that he is now studying in Sweden. He got the scholarship from the visit that you came the last time. Yeah. He used it as a backup to the activities that he is doing to the community of his people and then the nation at large. Out of 8,000 students or applicants, it was only 300. And then the 300 is part of those 300 studying a master's in water research engineer.
Through Nice Gambia.
Yeah, through Nice Gambia. So he said he's very, very glad. Yeah. And then he knows that you people are doing a lot in this country, and then he wants everybody to know the impact you are doing to the lives of Gambians. Yeah. So he's indeed very, very grateful to that. Yeah, like I said earlier on, we have the garden, and then we have the farm manager's assistant. You have how to call it is here, Samba. Samba is from Sierra Leone.
From Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
I came here last That's I think that was 2 years ago, eh?
Yeah.
2023 he came here.
That was
because yeah,
2023.
that was the time that I came here.
Yes,
Yeah, we
Yes.
meet over there.
over there.
Yeah.
You were transplanting orange.
Yeah, yeah.
And day today, how was the orange today?
I'm doing well now. Yeah, I'm doing well.
They are well. They are
Yeah.
germinating.
They are
and then
germinating well.
fruiting.
This is the orange that West I was taking. This sillies.
Okay.
This is the sillies
Can
that
you
was
intro
taking care
yourself
of.
once again, your name and
Yeah.
the reason why you from Sierra Leone to the Gambia?
Thanks to Nice Gambia, thanks to my boss Yunus Akoli to take me from Sierra Leone and brought me in Gambia. I'm so happy for that. You know, first of all, my name is Fode Samba Rogers. That is my complete name. My name is Fode Samba Rogers. That is my complete name.
Yeah.
So I'm happy. I'm telling my boss, thank you, Yunus Akoli, to brought me in Gambia, at least to come and get knowledge. So tomorrow when I get home, I can able to do something better for myself
And for your
my family. It's not only my family, but the whole Sierra Leone. You know, we don't have this type of idea in Sierra Leone. I'm a carpenter, I'm skilled man.
Okay.
I'm a carpenter. But since I came, Yunusa introduced agriculture to me as a strong something, as a strong bone for African.
Yeah.
As a black, we have all the minerals, we have everything in Africa. But this idea, when you have it, you can live anywhere part of the whole world. Because why? If you say you don't go anywhere, but if you say in your country, like me, I getting this idea, the day I'll go back home, it's like I never work for government. I will never work for government. I will never work for individual. I work for myself.
So yeah, you can show us what is available in the farm.
Yeah, like in this farm, we have so many trees in this farm.
So many trees. Can you name them?
We have the lime is here. We have the coconut. It's also the coconut. Yeah. We also have the maize. We have papayas here. We have so many trees. In fact, the CEO once told me, he said he wants every tree to be in his farm. I told him that, man, that one is not possible. He said,
of course, every tree.
you think of, I want it to be in my farm.
Are you guys having apple here?
Yeah, we have no, we have pineapples here.
Pineapples,
Yeah,
apple, yeah?
pineapples. He picked the remains in the how to call it in Serekunda and Kairabas, and when he was coming home.
Okay.
So you know something that they throw a waste is what he picked and then came and then grow it in the farm.
And it works.
Now it is working.
Vibes carters say not in a dust and not in a waste.
Yeah, so you can see. So these are our limes.
Yes.
Yeah, all over.
So, okay, all over the fence.
Yeah, the limes are the ones that surround the fence.
Okay.
You know they can also.
How many hectares is this?
Well, I think it's 40 hectare. If I might lose the accurate information.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think it's like that because it's a very big one.
Very big and open.
So we use the lime. The lime can also be used as a fence.
As fence.
You know,
so
when someone wants to enter, you know, they have these things that can harm you.
Yeah.
So it can make you to go back also. So whether human beings or animal, they can be served as a fence.
As a fence.
But mostly, in fact, for us, it is not. It is like that. We use the lime trees to be growing them just beside the perimeter of the fence as a source of fencing.
Fencing.
Yeah. So these are the limes.
So what are your challenges when it comes to agriculture? Because anything that you are doing, you get some challenges. You know, those challenges are your teacher. Those are the experience that you will be avoid to fall on other traps.
Yeah.
So what are the challenges?
Well, the challenges here might be best known to the farm manager itself, but from what I also gained from him also, like one, the time, because we only have 2 permanent managers here. That is Samba and the farm manager Modu. So those 2 are always engaged. Sometimes you call Modu for something else, you have to be patient. Or he might be in another farm, in another place, watering or doing something else. So
and
that
then
is one.
The backup farm manager.
Yeah, so that is one challenge they have. You also have.
Look at this.
These are the oranges that Samba told you the last time. Some of them are almost at the harvesting stage. But all these ones were harvested last year. Yeah.
So why the one falling on the ground? You guys are not picking it. It is not a waste because it's good for juice. For this local, maybe this company, juice factories.
No. These ones are not good.
Pardon?
They are not good. These ones are.
See them. Talk to them.
These ones are not good. Some of them are.
Let me check 1 or 2 of them.
Some of them have been damaged by the insects. So you know they fall down. Due to that, they fall down before.
But this one is. Why do you say it's not good?
There's nothing inside here.
But still, you can have water that you can press for juice.
No. It's just dried. They are just dried.
So what about these ones? These are the seedlings.
These are the seedlings that Samba told you earlier on there at the gate. We have 18,000 citrus seedlings, different varieties. and they are for sale at a reasonable price.
Wow.
That is why we are
Young farmer.
we are regarded as one of the best. In fact, we always want every farmer to buy from us. So we don't want it to be at a cost rate. Yeah, he is Pamusa. He is one of the guys that are helping us on external knowledge when we need support outside. Pamusa and Tusens are the one that normally help us here. Pamusa is the one grafting our 80,000 citrus seedlings, and then Tusens is the one in charge of the papaya seedlings. Yeah.
Wow. So Pamusa,
Yeah.
your regards to the four corner of the world, and tell us a little bit about what you're doing right at the moment.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good afternoon, all of you. And the viewers also, I greet them and salute them too.
Yes, man.
Yeah. Yeah, these are seedlings of oranges, which you know that I won the contract.
You won the contract.
Yeah, of grafting it. There are almost 18,000 trees here that I supposed to graft. So I started the process. I grafted almost more than 3,000 oranges going. Yeah, so it is very hard for me here, because when you graft it, you must come and untie it so that they can germinate. Yeah. So you always graft it almost 2 weeks. You untie it small, and when they start shooting, and you come and remove all the plastic bags.
Wow.
Yeah. It is a very difficult
I
job,
know
but it is easy sometimes, but it needs focus.
It needs focus.
Yeah,
Okay. So if somebody or someone in need of this kind of job exactly, are you ready to work with the Gambians or Africans who really want you?
Yeah. I open myself to everyone. Yeah, me, I don't select either you have money or not, you know.
Yeah.
So as far as I will be very happy to help the youth. Yeah, venturing into this when they because I guide many people to show them how to graft. You know, this is a knowledge which you know that when you are selfish with that knowledge, when you die, you will not leave nothing behind. Yeah, you're supposed to show the people, the youth, you encourage them to come closer to you, and you teach them the knowledge, you know, so that when you are not around, or either God is great, I can travel. When I travel, I must leave people here which you know that they can do that. When you contact me, I will tell you that go and meet me, so I will help you with that. That's why I'm very happy to guide, to bring the youths closer to me so that I can teach
He's
them.
also a farmer as well, as
Yeah.
he knows. We've been to his farm, I think, twice, yeah? And then, and today he's in Yunusa's farm. And it is because of Yunusa connect us with Pamusa to cover him so that the world can simply see what he is doing. We will simply reach to his farm, and then he will show us what he's having in his farm today. So stay tuned. Focus with Lucky Loves the Gambia, Nice Gambia, as we always said, is one big force. So this video will be in Lucky Loves the Gambia. So whatever that you need from him, you can simply contact to him. But that would be a special video or a special number for this video.
Yeah.
You know. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. You must be welcome.
Yeah, but I forget one thing, because this is the first contract I win from him. It is the grafting one, and we have a second project.
Yes.
That is the phase 2. The second project, we are targeting to have 100,000 seedlings.
Wow.
Yeah, 100,000 seedlings. Yeah, we started it. Yeah, the plastic bags are there. We are filling them.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Mashallah.
because for this 18,000, he told me that, yeah, because he is not around here, so that I can help the workers, because their knowledge are not too much of this nursery, you know. They are taking care of the garden, you know. So any advice they need, I'm there to give them, to guide them so that they can work it truly. So we are targeting 100,000 seedlings. Apart from this 18, yeah, apart from the 18. The 18 one, we are going to market it this year.
Yeah. Nilem nol ning papa kayal ning ko mum bijan dan ka fo lokum killing like 1 minute.
Yeah,
Be
bang.
ka fo sama lantale.
Yeah.
I want the Gambia to be green, and whoever knows the Gambia flag represent green, and green represent agriculture. So if you watch all over African flags, yeah, there are countries that having green in their flag. They are really ready for agriculture, but government cannot do it. We, the citizens, can push agriculture further forward.
Exactly.
Nyato rek komantan den wana pesang ka Gambia green di way. Ani te makino alondi ya because ka fole korra mu yalan ko aba lorik yiri tije tamare tije lemuno tije hani yiri kin tije mu yalan ko isa domono malay ko fango pour ye jiwo korra ko pour malay ko le jina o korra ko ne ka fole nemo tije am yiro mo nemo ha so ngasang
do you see my logo here?
That's your logo.
Yeah, this
no
is
farmers,
no food, no future.
no food, no future.
Yeah, I love this.
Yes,
So
man.
that's why any youth supposed to print this and wear it.
Yeah.
This sounds.
It
It sounds great to the farmers, you know.
African farmers.
Yeah, to African farmers.
No farmers,
no food,
no
future.
No future.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Salute you.
Let's salute you too, man, family. Yes, man. So how many lambs do you guys have in your farm, right?
Well, like I said earlier on, maybe I might not know the exact figure because of I am not 100% based in the farm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I just run the activity. When they do their activities, they send it to me.
Yeah.
And then I will just be posting them online and then give the viewers or our customers.
I now trust what your boss said. He said he want to plant every tree that exists.
Those are one of his aims.
Wait.
Every tree.
That's a moringa tree.
Yeah.
That's the tree of life, the miracle tree.
So you can see. So you can see.
Wow. Not a farm or farm. In any farm I've been to, I see moringa tree. I salute the farmer himself. It is the Mandir or Makuda or Mahamuda. No, I know some of them, their names, but this one is like a great one.
They say these are the local ones.
The local.
Yeah. We planted them there so that they can show us the entrance to the garden. Yeah. So
and they show a very beautiful.
They are one of the beautiful plants most on earth. So. Like he said, if you know, by the time he normally comes with his vehicle, he said when he's passing by, you can see the leaves will be touching each other, and then they're also touching the vehicle.
The vehicle.
I think he's always happy like that. Yeah, but this is the first time they start producing.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is why their quantity is not much.
So you said this other side, Pamusa used to be here, and this other side
is the CEO's mother that is working on this side.
CEO's mother.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then Pamusa is on this other side.
Yeah. So Pamusa is working under the 18,000
orange citrus seedlings.
Can we go in?
These ones are yet to be grafted.
Okay.
But he's the one who is supposed to graft all these seedlings. Yeah. All the seedlings here are going to be grafted by Pamusa, the farm manager, that is Mo, and then Samba. But Pamusa is the one that is supposed to do it mainly.
Yeah. Wow. So when it comes to water issues, can you tell us a little bit about the water issue? Because you guys are having a borehole drilling company in the Gambia, here. So what about the water challenges?
Yeah, for now he's having a bit of challenge when it comes to water. So, but he's planning to buy a new pump, that will have enough water for the garden. That will supply enough water for the garden.
Look at this. All this is orange, Babaji. Come.
I hope Pabaji is not struggling to come there.
Come here. Look at this. This is from Pamusa's farm. So if you want it, to buy these ones, you can simply have it. The name is
the local ones.
Local orange.
Local orange like the one we are having in our home.
Yeah, you only give all the water and things. So near Domoraki, you have the same taste, but I tell us what knowledge you have. No, this is not covered. This is not covered. Look at the one fall on the ground. Look at them. A lot of it. Yeah.
Yeah, then we go down there. Okay, yeah, Pamusa is having a knife. Yeah?
Pamusa. So,
Pamusa.
So, right. All these are.
Yes.
But look at this. So, this is how many months before you harvest it?
These ones. They just serve here for 2 years and then we start harvesting them because they normally have enough water.
What I mean, when I'm always they're having water.
Yeah. These ones
because the ground is always wet.
Yeah, continuous production. You know, trees, when they have enough water, everyday water, they keep producing every day.
Yes.
They are always been watered every day.
So it's like non-season. You guys keep harvesting. Yeah, so how many boreholes do you guys have here?
We have only one.
One borehole?
Yeah.
That's serving the whole farm?
Yeah, the whole farm. But like I said, he's going to
buy
it's
like one. You guys when you are harvesting, it's producing.
Yeah. We harvest this one,
Hmm?
and then after harvesting, they start producing again.
Again,
Yeah,
because of they're having water
they're having
continuously.
water every day. Yeah.
I like the water dribbles that you guys did
Yeah.
here. The seedlings, huh?
Si bohol.
Okay. But
Ko ba ito man?
ujuk. No easy mang kujuk mang kamera. But you wanna test it? The farm whole corner, we are in the farm. The whole world. So this is it, yeah? And I can tell them aja. Ikate min ne ka domo. Because amita jelal makati. Beka kesa ngodo mo nyama.
Yeah. Adiara.
It's nice. So this is what they call agriculture. Jimbe mu fengol. Nyambol.
This one's has water.
Okay.
Let me fill it for you.
Okay. So now you can take us through the journey. Hey, look at this. All these are seedlings. So, again, my people, well, before 1 week time, we're done with the seedlings. We buy everything. And they have farmers who are special when it comes to transplanting, graving. This onion here.
The onions are produced from the mother.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
This is the onions that he was saying.
You know, when they uproot them, they don't always want the sun to be hitting them directly.
Directly.
So they normally remove them and then place them under the trees.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
this is where she will just be tapping them if she needs them to cook or any other thing else.
Wow.
She will just come and then pick them.
MashaAllah. The farmers have it.
So how is the taste of the oranges?
Very nice.
Yeah. So you can see here.
Fantastic.
That is one thing. When you come, you are free to be plucking oranges.
Yeah.
Drink them up to your satisfaction, and then you can go. So that when you go back, you can also have the determination also to do that.
To do the same.
Yeah. So here are the plan for the 100,000 citrus seedlings.
Okay.
Yeah.
The small ones, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. And also those ones up there, they are also seedlings.
Yeah, they are all seedlings.
Like if you transplant this one, matter of some months, they will start producing.
Yeah. These ones are already big ones.
Those ones. And you have papayas.
Maybe in 1 year the target is in the next 1 year to have a million of seedlings. That is the target.
You can be a millionaire through seedlings.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Because one, you can calculate one is $100. So if one is $100, a million of seedlings is how many?
$100 times
100 million.
100 mil.
Yeah, that is a whole lot of money. Good. So
this mashallah, eh? Okay, that's the solar panel. Yeah, you guys are using solar for water pumping?
Yeah, here we use solar. Wow. Solar.
So
Mamusa told me that instead of one, we have 3 boreholes in the garden. Okay. So, but yeah, he wants a new pump that will be pumping 30,000 liters per day.
Per day?
Yeah, that is the pump he's expected.
So these are the machines that you normally use in the irrigation system. That's a standby generator.
No. This one is a borehole drilling machine.
Ah, borehole drilling machine. You know, sir. You say it's a lion. So that's the borehole.
These are, earlier on, somebody said that he is a carpenter. So these are the products that he normally do, aside from the garden.
Garden.
Yeah.
So these are the seeds.
All the furniture here have been made by Samba. After working in the garden, maybe during weekends when he's free, he focus on the furniture in the garden here.
So what was this? So they are all the same.
Yeah, they are all the same with those ones there. The different varieties that we have are in the other side there. Those are the Fanta oranges
Fanta and
other,
so Domondir are the other side.
yeah.
Can we go deeply
And
in?
the mandarins also are all there. So maybe and I order the how to call it the 100,000 citrus and
Papaya.
the polythene
Okay.
for the nursery. Yo, baba yo.
Your Bawayam.
Yeah.
Okay, putting up. So what about this one?
These are is all the same target. Yeah. The plan is to have 100,000 orange or citrus seedlings.
Citruses.
Yeah.
I can see different taps everywhere. How many taps do you guys are having in here?
Well, I think so.
Like this line, we have about 6 taps.
This
One line. This side water. Then up there to the nozzle area, the seedlings. We
Seedlings,
have another 4 tap there
Over 4.
to water the seedlings. Yes.
Okay. So including all, it's like 10 taps. Is
10 taps is
okay.
yeah.
Wow. Good.
So
What about the idea there?
this one is
Why do you guys dig a hole and then
okay for the
put
nozzle.
the nozzle plant?
For the nozzle, you can see because after we transplant the nozzle inside the plastic, we have to make beds
Okay.
to bury them. You understand?
Yeah.
So from this bed now, we're taking care of them until they grow to reach to the height that we have to graft it. They will graft it. You understand?
Yeah.
Because they will only grow inside this bed. The manure, everything, put it in the bed.
It's just a similar place.
Yeah, there's a
where
similar
we meet,
place like
Pamusa down there.
Pamusa down there.
they're
Yeah.
all the same.
It's
how
the
we-
same
how
way
they
we do it
started.
like this.
This is how they started.
Yeah, this is how we started.
So
Yeah.
you bury them first.
We
Yeah.
bury them first. This one who's by my friend, the farm manager. Now he the one get
He's
this
the
one.
that do this.
Yes.
They're coming up growing fast.
Yeah.
Oh, what about this? That mandarin?
Yeah, this one is mandarin.
These are the ones they used to say like it does not grow in Africa.
Mhm.
And now it's growing.
It's growing.
They say it does not grow in Africa. Morocco,
Why?
Morocco is supplying the whole world.
Yeah.
And Morocco is in Africa. And
Yeah.
they
They say this is not growing.
And then
Africa.
in Africa.
they are very nice ones.
Very nice.
It's very
Very
nice
easy
one.
to peel. Very, very easy to peel. Let me show you.
It's nice with this one. It produce
Easy to peel.
produce many.
Oh,
No, sometimes some
You see how
year
easy it is when peeling.
by the season it can change by season. Some season it can be big more than this one.
Yeah.
Some season it can be small. Last
Let's
year he
go.
was
After the
big
video,
more than
you
this
can
one.
peel it.
mm.
Help me peel after it.
Okay,
So
okay.
right now, what we're gonna do is we go to the other side of the farm and then show us what is available there, and then we close out the video there. As we always said, agriculture is the only backbone of Africa, and we are urging everyone to invest into agriculture. Who want to know more about the agriculture? The CEO is a farm engineer. He studied for farm engineer in Taiwan and also
In Sweden.
in Sweden also, right? He studied a lot and he know a lot, and then whatever that he studied, he bring it back to motherland, the Gambia, and then utilize it in the Gambia, invest his skills and his knowledge in the Gambia. When we are saying investment, it doesn't mean like you put a lot of money. You can invest your skills, your knowledge to the youngest, to the young one in Africa, so that they can
Also,
jam out of it, grow themselves, develop themselves, and then get to the point they
Wait,
African
this
wants
one, this one to peel it for someone. It's
Yeah.
not easy.
It's not easy. Maybe peeling it for yourself.
Yeah,
So right
yeah.
now, what about these lines that I'm seeing? Can we talk about these pipes?
This pipe is unused to those down, the one that we're using first.
Yeah.
The time they were putting the orange on the ground, the young age. This is the drip that we're using.
irrigation.
Use the drip system to water these oranges. But now we are not using it again.
Okay.
So it's the old one then. We are not using it again. This one, brother, when you finish.
These are the
This
nursery.
these are the bed for the nurses. These are the bed.
Okay.
The nurses.
I
This
just
is
want to
this
ask why you guys are digging all this hole from
Okay.
here to there.
this is for the beds for the nurses.
So like-
it's about 100,000 nurses.
So if you dig this,
Yeah.
it does affect the roots of the orange.
No, you don't expect.
Okay.
You know why we do it like this? So that you could consume more water. You understand? Because you need water.
It needs water.
You need water.
Okay.
Water.
So if you do it like
Because like the guys, the season coming out like now. When you get something like this, you put the orange, the potty bag inside.
Yeah.
You fill it. After you fill it, you need more water. The water that, because sometimes the sun can be hot.
Yeah.
You can water today before tomorrow, like you don't water. So you understand? That is
Yeah,
that
it's a
is
strategy.
stress
It's
out.
a strategy.
You can see the up, but the down is wet.
It's wet.
The down is wet because the water will penetrate
So
down. So
that's why
that's
the plant and the roots
uh-huh.
develop itself.
Okay, yes. The upper, you can see the up is dry, but the down have water. So that's how we can make it. We can make hole like this. So you need more water. See?
Yeah. So everywhere is like this.
Yeah.
From here to there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is another idea, yeah.
Yeah.
Where the CEO get the idea from? From Taiwan or?
So the guy, the man
Oh.
is talent man.
Natural talent.
He's a talented man.
Yeah. Big up
So
yourself.
sometimes you can just sit down, create your own set talent, and it work.
It works.
He sits
Yeah.
with his laptop and then design
Yeah.
how the farm is going to be
Yeah.
operated. He just send it to us and then
Yeah.
we implement it here.
Implement it.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in Sweden, but
Yeah,
making things to be
yeah, he's
goes
the one
straight.
who will start the project and then
Yeah.
we'll complete it.
Wow.
Sometimes he do learn from somebody. He just sit down, create your own some idea, put your own some method together. Let's
and
do
then, it all become one great idea.
one great idea.
So from here to there, how many meters this is? Because I see that you guys want to focus into seedlings right now.
Of course, because seedlings is every year you make money. Every year.
Every year.
Every year. It depends how you take care of it. Because
And
seedlings,
how the sales come.
how you taking care of it.
Okay.
Because it depends focus and patient. Because seedling is something that just can you imagine from grassroots. You take care from grassroots
From grass
to become a something.
something.
It's take your time.
From nothing to something.
Yeah, from nothing to
Because
something.
If you
Yeah.
see you will be like this, nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Put it in the ground.
Put it in the ground
And it
to
will
become a
something.
something.
Mashallah.
So this one, the woman is our CEO's mother.
Okay.
Yeah, she's also part of the work that is being done in the farm.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody is involved in this farm. Nobody is left out.
Yes.
Whether the CEO's mother, the CEO's children, like what you did with Toussaint there.
Yeah.
In fact, the CEO's children are part of the kids that were filling the polythene bags for the seedlings, the papaya seedlings.
Seedlings, yeah.
So the mom is the one in charge of this area, where you have the maize, the onions,
Pepper.
the pepper, tomatoes, so many crops.
Yeah.
Some have already been harvested, some have already been dead. Their lifespans are already been gone. So she's starting other crops, other varieties, like I said.
Yeah.
So she's not also an exception. She's also part of it. But for her, she have been doing that before, in fact, the CEO was born. So it's like it's also this is her job, like I should have said.
Yes, of
She's
course.
a long-time farmer.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what the CEO himself mentioned in the first video. He was like, I was a farmer even before I born.
Yeah.
And I born, I become a farmer because I mean my parents are farming.
So you can see,
that's
yeah,
why I inspire from it.
the mom has been doing this for a long time.
For a long time.
Now God has blessed her that the water is now close to your doorstep. So it has to be done every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum ya boy. Ya sumai. Wala bukoke. Awa nyadi le. Nice gambele na nambijang. Dan ko funti gal ko fonsa CEO bama fananje afana e fennim formule fananga ba do ko mun najang dunia ton ko nano be jibela so do mon fono gali noto anen CEO nyum fanang ala do ko kendo fana ba mun ke kamara ke sa banko kon
yo alhamdulillah alla bina ake kutale
yes
kanto mo ni lafita e fannafa
yes
e duniya molu nafa fo e do ko para femme musenoti dula kari koleata man senoleke barni mbe gambian kon wuli tanga nyomu tanga senoke aben nafalale ninte kundingolem te man karambungoke nte birin sunkutundi seno wole munna do koti nkam mano do ko na botala ngata na koto silam birin ngani gadino soto bukata dulato ni be finti tan teleka trak suwo kon baram fanam buka siwo nyama de jang kunca maro nyimbe nga do ku jato lella kamuta jang kata fo jana nga do ku jato lella biri nga jato wutu ko teke nga nyintu baw nyo seindi nyim fanna nga jabole kije
ye ni fanna la
fo afintita jabole jabo hayna do be jurmurin suwo kono nasuto kono pour tabiro
wow
ha ni seno na fa balal parce que ni ka seno ke ibe balula ite fola ite modanila nte kundingo man dindingol batande kamen soto jang kawle tan ka ken na hajo te ka badingol la hajo ke dindingol kamen soto itol fana si wo ke akela haji dote alo ni merol be ake wo nyama albe da halal do safo ko
do e jamuta e bayelan sa
silan bayri ndingo ko dindim babulu mbatungal la ani tetel lala ntetel lala de nyilungol fresco le benna barni wonte nintenata jan somanda fitiron ka sali janne ngasei
nga moy ko fonu ye ka ko way fresco le
ha fresco le benna
ya foni kan mun na wo kan woni
karcha kin ka kan
karcha kan wala
ha
nyaw
jola
sanke na jayen kon pour bo jiwno le jayen kon folo manyi migda meraw pour mu sanke na pop de ko jamatak comme babu po ko jamon ko maningani ko jam
man ko jamu yo
man ko jam wonno lo bena
mo comme ni yandi lo be miri ko mandinga ko burokabu ana sof burokabu lit dan du sofe burokabu letu yok andula ko mi fana la kora ya letu yokeno injitate la verite ko nyila ko sikori dan di seli subay doro dibil nye burokabu di rokerok ku jagata ko rokerok ku yembana ko rokerok ku mentenga ko rokerok endai ku jagata ko e jabay dan di rokeyo fana ya ringari nomen ya minen bure sile mi gumbulu dépenser tate nyere enda e kaniye buka kone kesa ino mérite ku jagata ko nakate ko bane ino mérite tori baje mi miri mino me mani baji sikuresu broka bubu jijak
fande
ku mera ku jakumbona awnye njiri rok no ko mi yokul broka bu damante o cetut aw rok parce que bando mire roke uru sinu kuranga so fan sibi siri fan wulu to an
punu yumel tentam mo fam bambusulo
manula nyuringul mo famu karingula kati mo famu me fam baraji bonto kamo fam manaw ringule minyam binderu tebu rugen du jus ulanyu kanto mo ndama ce mo bare babaj baraji rimmo fara uru nye ebebu nye wuyu du ngare ngar endai li watati sifindo nasu dandu uwe babu tansilo la se koenemi dandu uyelule o chalaw yoru ngaremme du kantinta ko ne jambanda yoya
yo kami babu oye ma yo si base
yo si besu yo dandu uremene oban ungaru jaxaseri uya dandu nene yo tate tak utu folo etu baba te jambanda e jortu bo folo
nyawngol ngol jato rawri nga jeng kon focile muju kera
uyu mawta yomi folo e bajorto e tubabu jambanda yenemi yuru ya yitai uyu man bando mire jama
lukana kanko jesak pop
yo banya ke sasiri beten yo uye citini yo e bajimi yuru ya paski ko de dan lukane tan tembe mi nyam hani waykun do febute kam muriya mu de jak bar babe enda yandu futene yori kam mitatu folo
tuba nya bunu kanem kanomen mante nu ay pour frefia
hani nan wasu ya yati ulearo le tungolen bone kasayen yo uye jannin do butende fanto kuma nu jama kuma se kan waykun ni cedane e menge ngari nomen bardane je yo ke alnye tate si fourne su birim bujo mante so si jon kunyela ko ani kunana ko kace e bito sa ule mosu me nyonje bile sai wase kuku yaku bebunye ataya e onke onku bukana ko nye rula ko bineri di baj ku kande fourne dane groupe ayeri e ku yokkujo buka ko fona kubil nano sane commencer iki deri
bukana ke jo
bukana ko e jo
parce que so de ko yonno ka jet mo dunya we balu ñu ne dundal mo nekk di yobu aduna te dundam so gisee yalla samu defar doomi adama yobu ko si gadin moy dundu
pour rek nga dunda rek
being bought by other customers. Some are yet to be bought. Like I said, there are 10,000 papaya seedlings.
10,000 papaya seedlings.
Yeah.
Wow. So are they dwarf ones or are they tall ones?
Yeah, we have the red vega is here. We have the dwarfs. We have the local papayas.
Nice Gambia.
Yeah.
I am Tusen Sajo. As he told you before,
Yeah.
the farm is being partitioned into almost to 4 areas.
Areas, okay.
Now, my responsibility here, I'm a consultant and then responsible on the growing of these beautiful seedlings, as you can see.
Okay.
Okay. What we do here is to produce quality seedlings.
Quality one.
Quality seedlings. I emphasize on the point, quality seedlings.
Quality, okay.
Yes. So now, in the production of these quality seedlings, then we're going to start from the nursery bed there,
Okay.
nursery trays there.
Okay,
So we can march towards the nursery, where the nursery trays are.
All right. Okay, is where you start your nursery.
Exactly. This
Okay.
is the very place.
Okay. So how
Now,
do you, what do you mix up in here?
Exactly. So if you want a quality plant, what you do is you have to have a viable seed, number one. Now, after having the viable seed, you have to have a good soil.
Good
So
soil.
what happens here is, nursery is just like a young baby.
Yeah.
So you need to take your time and then you nurture it as required.
As it should be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, the first place, you're going to have a good soil. This is called a pit soil, pitmoss soil, a compost.
Soil. Compost.
Now,
yeah.
The reason why we use this is, we have a lot of diseases in the soil. Now, most of the time in the Gambia, what we do is we only come and grow.
Grow, yeah.
But we don't check what is in
We
the soil.
don't research what is in the soil.
What did the soil has and what did the soil lack, and whether there are diseases in the soil. Now,
So do you study all those? Have you been to university for that? Oh.
You know, I went to Gambia Songhai Initiative,
Okay.
Chairman. Now I was there for a year, full year, on practical and theory. Yeah. So from there, I am currently a student in the Gambia College School of Agriculture in my final year, studying higher diploma in agriculture. Now, this soil that we are seeing, it's sterilized. What do I mean by that? This soil is free from diseases.
From disease.
It's completely free from diseases.
Yeah, okay.
Now, the seeds that you are going to sow here, meaning, that's why I told you at the first point, we offer quality seedlings.
Quality seedlings. Yeah.
Quality seedlings. The seedlings will move from this place out there to the our various customers that, of course, we are going to have, that we are sure that Nice Gambia will be able to give us those customers.
Yes, it will really well, inshallah. Yeah.
You have to supply them a quality seedlings. How are you going to provide them with quality seedlings? These are some of the things you do. You use a medium that is free from diseases. Yeah. Now, from there, you buy your seed trays. If you observe very well on this seed trays, you have others are 60 holes, others are 105 holes, others are 128
and some
holes.
of them are kind of big, and then the holes are kind of small.
Exactly,
Like
as you can see,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So, you're going to put in every hole one seedling. Now, in papaya production, it will take the seed 2 weeks
before it grows,
before it germinates. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It will take
1 or 2 weeks.
It will take them 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay.
Before they start germination.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
Now, the entire duration of the seedlings in the nursery is 2 months.
Okay, those are the ones.
Now, when they germinate, what you're going to do is, after the germination, of course, you're going to have 85% germination. It's been assured.
85.
85%.
If the ground, if the soil is good.
Exactly. 85% germination is assured.
Meaning you will be losing 15. Maybe you will be losing 15%. The 85% is
from 85% to 100%. Now the minimum that you are going to have is 85%
germination.
Now, when they germinate from this place, after 3 weeks, we now fill the polythene bags, as you can see.
Those are the standard polythene bags.
We fill them, and then we arrange them to the permanent place.
To their right place.
To their right place. Now, if you turn here in this area, now you will see how they are growing beautiful.
How beautiful growing they are. Yes.
So in this place, we have 2 varieties.
2 varieties. Okay.
2 varieties of papaya.
Papayas. Okay.
Now, the first variety is red royal.
These are the Chinese
Red royal, exactly.
The Chinese.
Then the second one is Vega.
Vega.
Now, why do we use those varieties? If somebody can ask, I will answer.
Why? Before somebody will ask, let me ask you, why do you use it?
Thank you. Now, you see, they are improved varieties. Now, the population of the nation is aging, is growing.
It's growing up, yeah.
Now, what are we going to do to feed that population?
To grow fast growing.
Exactly. So, this is the answer. We need to improve, to bring in something
which is fast growing.
Yes, which
and
is
then
fast growing.
Giving you the money back.
Exactly.
Fast.
My brother, you understand.
Fast banking. Fast banking.
Now, in doing that,
yeah,
we get this variety, Red Royal and Vega. Now, they are improved varieties. They grow faster.
Very fast.
Now, after the 2 months nursery, if you transplant them to the field, now, within 5 to 6 months, they will start flowering. Okay. And then from flowering to fruiting. Within
so
8 months.
How many months variety before it produces?
In 8 months, you will start harvesting your fruit. You know the previous...
Instead of 10 months. Before it was 10 months harvesting. Now it's 8 months.
8 months, you will start harvesting.
I'm learning new.
8 months, you will start harvesting.
Yeah.
Now,
so which one are these ones?
These ones are Red Royal.
The Red Royal?
Yes.
The dwarf ones or the tall ones?
The dwarf ones.
The dwarf ones.
Red Royal are the dwarf variety. In fact, even if you have a baby of 5 years, he or she can come and cut.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Yes, because they are very short. Now, for that this characteristic that they have, now it will be easy for you to treat them.
Treat them properly.
Because if your papaya tree is long, you will not have the access to treat them. And then we have diseases that always attack them. You have to help your plant in order to have a very good yield.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, sir?
Yeah.
Now, after having, for example, if other customers come and buy this and they don't have any idea about the production of papaya, they can link us.
Yeah.
We will provide that consultancy to them. We'll help them.
Like if somebody buy 200 to 300 papayas.
And he don't have any idea and he wants to do farming, we will help that individual in the production. We will guide him from the transplanting up to the final market.
Up to the final market.
Yes.
Meaning you are a farm engineer. Let's say
this
like
is,
that.
This is obviously this is our work. This is our work full time.
So contact the number will be in the video if you want to talk to him.
Yes, exactly.
Live and direct. And then if you need his service in your farm, you can simply contact him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, if they buy these seedlings, I want them to follow a procedure. Once you buy the seedlings, because these papayas are heavy feeders.
Heavy feeders, yeah.
They like a lot of nutrients.
What are the procedures like if you want to?
Okay, now you need to create an environment suitable for their growth. One, which means they require water. They require your attention as the farmer.
As a farmer.
They require nutrients. What are the nutrients that you are going to provide for them? One is phosphorus. It is an initial stage, initial fertilizer for them. It helps them
to grow fast,
to develop good roots formation
in the ground.
Good root formation. Now, if a plant has good root formation, what happens next is it will be able to absorb the water. One. The second thing, it will be able to absorb the nutrients.
The nutrients, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you need to give it phosphorus for it to be able to do that work for you. Because you buy this purposely for business purpose.
For business purpose.
Yes.
I'm learning new. Baba, are you learning new?
Yeah. Now, from that place, after the root formation stage, now the plant has to grow vigorous. They have to grow big.
Big.
Now, what fertilizer, being it organic or synthetic, which means inorganic, it depends on what you, the farmer, you are using. What do you think is best for you? Yeah. You know, organic farming might be my choice, and then for you, inorganic.
Inorganic.
So different farmers.
Organic farming is my choice anyway.
Exactly. Exactly. I advise personally for the farmers out there to be doing organic farming.
Organic farming is the best of it.
It comes with a lot of benefits.
Benefits. Natural benefits.
From the soil, it gives the soil more humus content.
Yeah.
One. And then the second, it is very, very healthy for consumption for me and you.
What do you say about this word? No farmer, no food. No food, no life. What do you say about that word?
See, when I can drag you back to creation, God created a man, and then where did He put that man? Into a garden.
Yeah.
Because God knows that man cannot do without food. From the foundation.
From the foundation in Jannah.
Exactly.
Jannah itself is a garden.
Exactly.
And the promised land in the world looks like a garden.
Man cannot do without food. God knows that. So I think, everybody, even if you have a small place, let's say a dimension of 3 meters, do something, grow something, and you will not buy that thing that you grow in the market.
Yeah, of course.
We need to farm. Youths need to farm. Youths need to be aware of the farming, and they should involve themselves in farming. So that we will be able to change our Gambia. We are complaining.
Yeah.
But if the youths are ready and willing, and let them come out with their numbers.
Can you say that again? We are complaining. If the youths are really ready.
And if they are willing to come out with their large numbers, and then we go to the farms and farm, I promise you, within 5 years, our Gambia will change completely.
Grow what you eat.
Eat what you grow.
Wow, mashallah. What would be your advice to the Gambian government or African governments? I'm not going to say only Gambian government, African governments to focus and invest into agriculture.
Yes, I normally talk about this with my friends. I normally communicate about this with my friends. I think the government right now, the various governments of different countries in Africa, should focus onto agriculture.
We are not saying like they are not doing it, but
they are doing it, but they need to focus more. They need to invest more money to encourage the youth. There are some people that they want to farm, but like they don't get the facilities.
Benin also, they are one of the best farmers in Africa, I can simply say. Because Benin is now growing faster than before because of agriculture. And now Burkina Faso is taking over.
That is why I want the Gambian youth and the government, collaboration with the Gambian government, to focus more. I know they are trying their best. They are doing their level best. But I want them to put more focus onto farming. And then we change the country within 5 years, a period of 5 years.
Period of
5 years. That is full time and assurance of the country is going to change. Only with farming. Only with farming. I emphasize this point. Only with farming.
With farming.
Now, let's come back to business.
Business, yes.
Now, in our farm here, we strategize the business. One, we consider the farmers out there. Most of them, they don't have the capacity, the bag of purchasing power to buy these seedlings. Now, what do we have to do as a farm in Batingalon farm? Now, we come up with the idea. We are going to produce a lot of this. And then make sure that we are going to sell it at a lower price to enable, the reason behind that is to enable the farmers with low income earning to have access to some of these things. They need them, but now when you charge per seedling for $150, $200, it's a high cost for them. It's a high price for them. So we need to cut it down to enable what? If you want to eradicate hunger, these are some of the things you do.
Of course.
You need to sell something with a reasonable price. Then most of the farmers will come in for it and they grow, and then we'll eradicate the hunger.
The hungerness will fight the poverty away.
We will remove it completely from our country.
MashaAllah.
From our country, yeah.
Yes, man. That's a powerful message to the world out there. So, what about orange? Is that orange?
Yeah, they are oranges. So, but then in the orange section, I will leave you with Pamusa. Okay. He is the one responsible. You know, I told you it's been divided into partition.
Yes.
Now, here is my area. And then, I have to talk about this and then allow
10,000.
Exactly, 10,000 papaya seedlings.
So,
and then, as you can see there, that other nursery we are growing. So, what we're going to do is like we are consistent in our production.
So, like you're growing
consistency in production.
Yeah.
What do I mean by that? It will continue flowing. We will continue supplying the country with seedlings. Even if outside the country, we're going to supply them if they need.
Ghana, Burkina Faso, Tanzania,
we will supply them if they
Cameroon.
need. Yes, continuously. We'll be doing this continuously.
Non-stop.
Non-stop.
Because we want to fight against
we want to fight against hunger in this country. We want to eradicate it completely.
Wow.
Yes.
Because things are getting tough and hard every day.
That is our mission.
Yes, man. So, what will be your last and final message to the viewers out there?
Finally, I would like to encourage them, as I said before. Let them try by all means possible to make sure that they involve themselves into production. let them try. I know it sometimes will be hard, but do something. Somebody will be able to recognize you and come to help you, and then you will expand. And once again, I would like to thank the Nice Gambia for your beautiful work. So you are actually selling us. You are selling us to the wider world there.
Wide world.
To congratulate you once again.
Thank you once
very
again
much,
and
sir.
again. Stay tuned and focus. Nice Gambia, as we always say, with the best. After rest, we lead and others follow.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Thank you very much for the time.